all in my eyes. Enemies only can see my demise. Envision my downfall is not in my view. I only look up, I will not be subdued. Can never submit, position is grip. The mission persists like it's built out of bricks. In the gym I commit.
Welcome to the WBC Arena, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans...
Making his way to the ring, it's Vladimir Klitschko, the 19th. He is...
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner... From Kyiv, Ukraine, here is the Olympic gold medal.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You can't beat a good old-fashioned rivalry. When there's guts, when there's feeling, when there's heart involved, that's when you get a good fight, one-on-one.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Swing and a miss with the jab. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Counterfighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little touch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
A straight right just misses. Good one. Catch and shoot. How about that time counter shot? We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Moves left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. The greatest! Muhammad Ali is down! Do you believe it? Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
A shot from the gods took him out. 1, 2, 3.
Talk about Ali in that last round. Here we go for round two. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
A perfect counter lands. There's a counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Back and forth they go. Swing and a miss with that jab. The positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with 1 punch, and you can lose the fight in 1 punch. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. punch, counter punch. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Nice counter punch right up the middle. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
They're both trying for a knockout. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Nice counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
That counter shot lands. There's the jab, it doesn't score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt.
There's the bell for round 4. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Timing beats speed, speed beats power. Exchange punches. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? He threw a punch and just got countered. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The jab can't find a home. A perfect counter shot. Not a lot of defense here at all. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Counter punch. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. I promise you. There's the bell for round 5. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter shot. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite-level stuff here.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
So much firepower here. They both want the knockout. Beautiful counter shot. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? That uppercut misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it.
I love that. I love that. That shot's slick.
There's the bell to start round 6. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, John, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there, toe-to-toe with them, and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Just missed with that jab. Nice counter. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. And he scores with the counter. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
That hook's blocked. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Klitschko in that last round. Well, it's no secret. There's the bell to start round 7. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is...
And he is forcing him to take a knee.
Best thing the fighter did. Otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
7, 8.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slick. And what else could they do but to take a knee here?
Absolutely gassed out, didn't know what to do, and hurt on top of that.
Both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights. And you knew this was coming. They're going to take a knee.
It's really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he pulls you down.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you think
Be smart. Great round, great round.
And there's the bell for round 8. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
that was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Beautiful counter punch. Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. He blocks the right uppercut. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Good counter punching. You'd like to see more jabs. Well done with that counter shot. Counter punch caught him clean. They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Nice job blocking the left hook. Nice counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Klitschko in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If you keep...
Okay, I'm happy.
And we enter the ninth. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
How about that time counter shot? Jab misses. punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The straight right just misses. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they...
And here comes the 10th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Stamina is off the charts. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. They exchange punches. That counter shot lands. The straight right just misses. Greatest has been dayed. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me it, bro.
Let's talk about Ali in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8. And there's the bell for round 11. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head through.
We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to fight it somehow.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. A lot of effort being exerted here. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Beautiful counter punch. As As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
I've seen some aggressive fighters.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this! Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? And there's no doubt about it, as we see it again, that body shot did them in.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Let's see how the game... There's the bell for round 12. They really got banged up last round. Nothing else he could do there but take a knee to stop the beating.
What you see right there is a heartbroken fighter.
7, 8.
The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. There's a counter shot. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? Somehow weathered the storm. Let's see that again.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Stamina is off the charts. That counter punch caught him clean. Catch and shoot. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Big shot, and down goes Ali. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. You continue.
And that's it, a unanimous decision win.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart. Smart, that is. A total change.
find